All right, we are here with men's basketball coach Mark Bunker. Coach, you guys made the trip to San Angelo. How was the trip?
Not too bad. Easy trip, pretty straightforward. It's a lot easier when you're not driving it. You got the charter bus, so guys got some good rest on the bus, and got a nice practice in last night, and we're ready to go.
All right, and long break here for you. You didn't have any breaks over the or games over the break. Was that on purpose, getting the guys a little more rest?
Yeah, this year, every year it's a challenge to kind of you're trying to guess, what you're going to need over that winter break, whether you're going to need more games, whether you need more practice, things like that. This year it worked out pretty well for us. A lot of our guys were banged up, with ankles, and knees, and shoulders, and wrists, and even a couple illnesses. That it was good that they had that week and a half off to just get healthy, get right, get their minds back focused and things like that because it was a long semester as well academically. So it definitely worked. I think it worked out in our favor that guys are in a lot better mindset than they were before they left.
All right, and what have you seen from the guys in practice leading up to these games?
I mean, guys are motivated. I mean, like I said, when you come back ready to go, you kind of get a chance to kind of reflect. When you're on that break, kind of really pinpoint, where you were making mistakes, and we did that as a coaching staff as well. So I think guys have a little bit more clarity, on moving forward, and now they have a good idea of what the conference looks like, what the level looks like. Of hey, this is going to be an all out war every single night. That we have to be ready to go, and I think that definitely helps us.
All right, and one addition to the team we didn't see before the break, Tanner Vogel coming back. What can we expect out of his usage? I mean, a really tall, 6'11" out of Australia. I mean, what can we see out of him coming forward?
He's a versatile post. He can play the wing a little bit as well because he can stretch the floor and shoot it. Obviously his size is something that we have been missing quite a bit. Because it's going to help us with our inside presence defensively. It's going to help us with our rebounding. He's a pretty good athlete as well. That he can run the floor well. That he's going to help our transitions. And then that's a big body. That's a big screener. That guys like Tavy and Marcus coming off his screens, that he's going to open things up. So, and then just adding depth. Anytime you can add a guy that's a starter quality player like Tanner is, I think it's just going to help us, down this stretch.
All right, and we will see you guys in action actually tonight against Angelo State, and then Saturday against UTPB. Just what are you expecting out of them on this road trip coming forward?
Yeah, I mean it's how the schedule is how we wanted it. I think this is like the third top 10 team we've played already in 9 games, 10 games. That it's we have one of the tougher schedules in the country, and that's how we wanted it. That we wanted the challenge. We wanted to make sure that we were ready to go 4 games like this by already playing Dallas Baptist, already playing Fort Lewis. Teams that are also in the top 10. That we played a lot of road games as well. That we're pretty comfortable on the road at this point. So playing a team like Angelo tonight is going to definitely be a big challenge because they're a tough team. They're a really good team, but I think we're as prepared as we can be, and then we'll focus on tonight and have a short hangover, win or loss, and then prep for you Permian Basin, and they're a tough team as well. I think everyone that has before I took over the position that they told me like, hey, that Lone Star Conference, top to bottom, it's tough. And no matter if you're playing the first place team or the last place team, it's going to be a fight. And that's what we're expecting for Saturday as well.
All right, Coach. Really appreciate the time, and I'll let you get back to some rest and relaxation before tonight's game.
Definitely. Thank you.
No problem.